There's the royal family silencing her. This was a claim that she made. Meghan asserted that the royal family attempted to completely silence her, potentially prompting her decision to participate in interviews later on. When questioned by Oprah about her silence, she said that yes, that was the case. She was silenced. Now, she emphasized her long-standing commitment to independence and being outspoken, particularly on women's rights. However, she did express sadness over the irony that despite advocating for women to use their voices, she found herself silenced during the past several years. Meghan Markle also claimed that Kate Middleton made her cry. In the lead up to Meghan and Harry's wedding, there were numerous reports suggesting that Meghan made Kate Middleton cry during the bridesmaid dress fitting. However, Meghan claimed that it was actually the other way around, and it was Kate who actually made her, Meghan, cry. Meghan stated that she has forgiven Kate and believes that Kate is actually a good person. Additionally, Meghan shared that Kate actually gave her some flowers as a gesture of apology for the whole incident.
A few days before the wedding, she was upset about something pertaining to, yes, the issue was correct, about flower girl dresses, and it made me cry. And it really hurt my feelings.
And according to Meghan, this incident was a significant turning point in her experience within the royal family. So in a sense, Meghan is blaming Kate Middleton as the reason for her wanting to leave. Meghan is also not pushing for Harry to have a relationship with his father, King Charles. Meghan is a bit nonchalant when it comes to Prince Harry's strained relationship with his father, King Charles, given the conflicts and accusations against the royal family for several years now. She shared that Harry confided in her, saying this: "I lost my dad in this process." While Meghan doesn't actually grieve their fractured relationship, she does understand that each individual situation is different, and Harry has the right to make his own decisions regarding his connection with his father. Now, this told the world right here that Meghan isn't encouraging her husband to have a relationship with his father. Rather, it's more of an attitude of, oh well, it is what it is. I respect his decision. It is what it is. Meghan Markle has also labeled the royal family as liars. While Meghan's public image has faced criticism from the media and the public, she firmly believes that the royal family played a significant role in tarnishing her reputation by spreading false information. In her interview with Oprah, Meghan expressed her disbelief at the expectation that she and Prince Harry would remain silent despite the royal institution's active involvement in perpetuating lies about them. She went on to acknowledge that speaking out comes with risks, including potential losses, but she made it clear that much has already been lost due to the whole circumstance. Another shocking claim that Meghan Markle made was that the royals are racist. Meghan Markle revealed the racial challenges that she was facing as being a biracial member of the royal family, particularly when her son Archie was born. Meghan shared that there was some discussion within the royal family about how dark Archie's skin might be when he was born, which just completely bothered her.
In those months when I was pregnant, we had in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
And she expressed her concerns over the decision to not give Archie a title of prince, which would be completely different from the protocol applied to other grandchildren in the royal family. But Meghan pushed back, saying that it was not their right to deny her son a title. And on top of that, she mentioned that there were concerns about Archie not receiving security, which added to the overall problems she faced within the royal family as a biracial member.
They didn't want him to be a prince or a princess, not knowing what the gender would be, which would be different from protocol, and that he wasn't going to receive security. What? It was really hard.
And a lot of the mistreatment that Meghan Markle experienced, she attributes it to her race. This is all a race thing.
According to reports, Prince William's alleged affair unfolded when his wife, Kate Middleton, was pregnant with their third child, Prince Louis.
Where did these allegations even come from? I'm so confused right now, guys. So I had to look into this, and here's what I found. Kensington Palace went all out to shut down these rumors about Prince William and Rose Hanbury, and this is according to claims from a new book.
You've no doubt heard of Prince William's alleged affair with Rose Hanbury. The royal scandal has been plastered all over tabloids since early 2019.
According to the royal author Omid Scobie, in his book Endgame, Inside the Royal Family and the Monarchy's Fight for Survival, Press Secretary Christian Jones worked hard to get the Sun publication, who by the way was the first to ask about the rumors, to drop the investigation. There was a former associate with the royal family that mentioned this to Omid Scobie, and this is the quote from them. Christian was so desperate to stop the rumor and made it his mission to do so. The author also suggests that Christian Jones was feeling the pressure, even saying the whole thing was stressing him out completely. Apparently, he went to the extent of making a deal with a Sun newspaper journalist, offering more royal insight if they backed off from these specific rumors.
Rumors of an affair between Prince William and family friend Rose Hanbury, the Marchioness of Cholmondeley, have been swirling for years.
And according to Omid Scobie's account, in June of 2019, the Sun surprisingly stopped chasing the story of William cheating, and he says a high-level courtier hinted that Christian played a role in bringing it to a halt. Omid Scobie also claims that the tabloid changed gears and started covering revealing stories about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle instead. When he spoke to Entertainment Tonight, Omid Scobie, he mentioned being very cautious about addressing the claims of Prince William's alleged affair with Rose Hanbury during Kate Middleton's pregnancy with their third child. So guys, these are some bombshell claims. Omid Scobie and his whole book. Like, do you believe any of the claims that he's making? I find them hard to believe, but I'll talk about that real soon. Either way, he also touched on a reported fallout between William and Kate, as well as their former friend Rose Hanbury. Now, when it comes to these claims, the big question is there actually any 100% indisputable proof that William did this? The short answer is no. People have reasons to believe that these rumors are true though, and here are some of those reasons. Rumors about Prince William and Kate Middleton have been circulating for years, and Omid Scobie, he does note that the gossip has persisted because the couple never directly addressed it. Also, Rose Hanbury had a long-standing friendship with William and Kate and even attended their wedding in 2011. And they did have a fallout though, despite the cheating rumors emerging 2 years later, and she was spotted even at Prince Philip's memorial service in 2021. Regardless of the truth behind the allegations though, the scandal prompted the royal couple to take a closer look at their marriage. And according to an exclusive source to Us Weekly, it pushed William and Kate Middleton to reflect on their relationship more intentionally, realizing that they should be doing so more regularly. So at least some positive came out of that negative situation. There was also writer Richard Kay who suggested that the fallout from the alleged affair nearly led both parties to consider taking legal action. Additionally, writers Giles Coren and Nicole Cliff claimed to have knowledge of the supposed affair between William and Rose Hanbury back in 2019, and this is based on a report by IB Times. Reportedly, William's lawyer issued a legal warning, but neither party involved has publicly addressed the rumors. An insider from the royal family did stress to the Daily Beast publication that there has never been any animosity between Kate and Rose. So they dismissed the rumors as baseless, saying that Rose's family remains long-standing allies of the crown. Despite some deleted tweets though, and gossip here and there, there's still no concrete evidence of an affair. William, Kate, and Rose, they have chosen also to remain completely silent on this whole matter. Which is another reason why some people think that the rumors could be true. You know, why not outright deny it if they're just rumors? This is also the stance of Omid Scobie. He just says that there's still no proof of this, although he did quote the claim in his book, but he believes that there's still not 100% proof. Now, the reason why I think that they're just not addressing this at all is because the royal family wants to engage in things that are worthwhile for them. Even the whole Meghan and Harry drama that went down, the royal family remained relatively silent and dealt with things behind the scenes for the most part. And it's not their style, guys, to address gossip publicly. So I think that William, Kate, and everybody involved is just dealing with this privately as much as possible and doing what they can to protect their reputation. Because rumors, even though they may be untrue, they can cause a lot of damage. I personally don't think that William is the type to actually cheat. And even if he thought about it, like, I don't think he would ever do it. Like, that's just too much risk. I think he really loves Kate. He's got a great thing going with her. They got a great family. So yeah, based on the information that I've seen, I don't think William cheated at all.
Omid Scobie's new book, Endgame, Inside the Royal Family and the Monarchy's Fight for Survival, has many shocking revelations about the royal family, especially regarding Meghan.
When you're a royal correspondent, you have to play a certain game.
Now, it's worth noting that the British writer's credibility is often called into question, and this book has been at the center of a lot of controversy since its release. However, this specific bombshell does have a lot of people talking. Omid claims that the members of the royal family gave Meghan some rather cruel nicknames, and they're for them, to be exact.
I feel like I'm okay with the fact that I'll burn my bridges.
So number 1, Duchess difficult. Number 2, Meghan. Number 3, narcissistic sociopath. And number 4, degree wife. So I'd like to think the royal family is actually capable of coming up with something a little more clever than those. The first 3 are quite straightforward. But for degree wife, Omid explained that this nickname was given to the Duchess of Sussex by a senior royal who was expressing some doubts about her marriage to Prince Harry, meaning it would only last as long as a British university degree. Yikes.
While I imagine that was really hard, and I can't picture what that felt like, this is not the same.
Of course, the two have been married though since 2018. Like it or not, obviously it's not nice to give people mean nicknames, but I again want to point out that this is just what Omid Scobie is claiming and it is not coming from the royal family themselves. And since the book's release, the firm has been totally tight-lipped and have not publicly commented on Endgame or any of the claims within it. Relationship expert Luella Alderson spoke about the situation with the Mirror, telling them that the unsavory nicknames likely hurt Meghan's confidence and self-esteem, which does make sense. I know it would hurt mine as well. According to Luella, Meghan seems to care a great deal about how she's perceived and what others think of her, so she was likely uncomfortable learning about these nicknames given to her. The expert added that this could have also contributed to the rift between the Duchess of Sussex and the royal family. It's totally normal not to get along with everybody, and not saying those feelings about Meghan being difficult and self-centered aren't valid, because truthfully, we do not know what goes on behind closed doors, and there are 2 sides to every story, but there are probably better ways to handle negative feelings about a person rather than giving them mean nicknames. But of course, we don't know if they were even said for sure. I'm curious about your thoughts though. Do you believe that the royal family gave Meghan those nicknames? But an even more explosive claim has come out from Endgame, specifically from the Dutch version of the book. Omid named 2 members of the royal family who allegedly made comments about the skin color of Archie. Of course, that's Meghan and Harry's son.
Concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
Now, these claims were first made by Meghan and Harry themselves during their tell-all interview with Oprah in 2021. Meghan said there were talks and conversations in the palace about the skin color of their firstborn son. However, they did not name who exactly made these comments. But in the Dutch version of the book, Omid actually named the 2 royals, King Charles and Kate Middleton. However, Omid insists that he did not put their names in any version of the book he wrote, so that begs the question, how did their names end up being published? According to claims made to the Sunday Times, Omid Scobie's UK agent did send a draft of the book's manuscript to be translated into Dutch that identified the 2 royals, so it is truly a he said, she said, very confusing and convoluted situation.
There was a claim that they actually took her passport and keys away from her. When questioned about why she didn't seek help on her own, Meghan asserted that her options were completely constrained during her stay in the UK, as she believed that the royal family had taken possession of her identification and her car keys. Meghan, who's known for her role in the TV show Suits before joining the royal family, elaborated by saying this: "I couldn't call an Uber to the palace. You couldn't just go. You have to understand. That was the last time I saw my passport, my driver's license, my keys, all that gets turned over." Another claim Meghan Markle made was that the royal family pushed her mentally, and this had some serious repercussions. Meghan has asserted that her mental well-being suffered greatly due to her struggle with the royal family. During her time in the UK, alongside her husband, Prince Harry, she revealed that the relentless mistreatment that she experienced led her to contemplate taking her own life, and also led her to have thoughts of physically harming herself. In her conversation with Oprah, Meghan Markle, she mentioned how she became convinced that making her life come to an end would have resolved everything for everyone. That's the point that her brain brought her. But fortunately, she didn't end up doing that at all. Meghan Markle went on to say this about this whole situation. "I was ashamed to say it at the time and ashamed to have to admit it to Harry, but I knew that if I didn't say it, then I would do it."
I just didn't want to be alive anymore. And that was a very clear and real and frightening, constant thought.
Also, Meghan Markle claims that the royal family refused to offer her any help. According to Meghan, after sharing her thoughts of wanting to end her own life to Harry, well, the royal family actually declined to provide her with any mental health assistance. Now, this is what she said while speaking to Oprah in the interview. "I went to one of the most senior people to get help. Human Resources said, 'My heart goes out to you because I see how bad it is, but there's nothing we can do to protect you because you're not a paid employee of the institution.'" Now, a very surprising claim was that Meghan Markle says that the N-word was used to describe her children. Meghan's concerns actually extend beyond just the royal family. The media also poses a significant issue for her. She asserts that the UK press has been consistently unfavorable towards her and her children. In August 2022, Meghan revealed that a tabloid had used demeaning language to describe her two children, and she responded by saying this in an interview with The Cut, explaining her reluctance to frequently share images of her children with the media. She said this, "Why would I give the very people that are calling my children the N-word a photo of my child before I can share it with the people that love my child?" Although Meghan never said that any direct member of the royal family used this term to describe her children at all, she did say that the royals did discuss her unborn son Archie's skin color, and that was something that she viewed as completely uncalled for.